Quite a few laboratory studies have demonstrated that these viruses can be targeted and taken down by these mouth rinses.
This is interesting. A study going on right now at UNC is looking to see if mouthwash could slow the spread of COVID-19 when you can't wear a mask. It may sound a little crazy, but in early lab tests, it actually worked. New at 11, Maggie Newland digging deeper to find out more about the study and how the mouthwash treatment should work. Maggie.
Angela, we're not talking about any special mouthwash, just any mouthwash you can pick up at your local drugstore. If it does work, researchers say it could be a cheap and easy way to help slow the spread of coronavirus.
Before the pandemic, swishing some mouthwash before heading out was probably about good hygiene and good manners. Now, researchers want to know if it can protect people around you from more than bad breath.
It would prevent you from spreading the virus if you had it and weren't aware of it.
That's the theory Dr. Laura Jaycox and Dr. Jennifer Webster-Syriac are testing in a study at UNC Adams School of Dentistry. Some dentists already have patients use mouthwash before cleanings or procedures.
We just don't know if the rinses we're using are actually effective.
What have you seen in the lab studies? Have they effectively killed these germs?
Quite a few laboratory studies have demonstrated that these viruses can be targeted and taken down by these mouth rinses. However, people are not Petri dishes.
The researchers are studying rinses with various ingredients to see if they kill the virus in mouths of people recently diagnosed with COVID-19.
This trial will tell us not only does the mouth rinse work, if it works, how long it works, whether the virus remains infectious in the presence of the mouthwash, can it continue to replicate in the presence of the mouthwash, is what's coming out going to be able to infect someone else?
It won't replace masks or social distancing, but if it works, it could offer an extra layer of protection along with a mask, or when people must remove their masks to eat.
I think this will be a game changer for social situations. Having this as a way to know that, okay, you'll be safe for 15 minutes or 30 minutes or maybe an hour, that could really change how we interact with people when masks do need to come off.
This study is going on right now. If you're 18 or older and you've been recently diagnosed with COVID, you can enroll, and it only takes about an hour and a half of your time. We have all the information you need to know to enroll on our website, CBS17.com. Reporting live, Maggie Newland, CBS 17 News.